Okay guys, I thought I'd show you what I've done just to get this to work. I thought it'd be interesting to see what it looks like on the stream. So let me zoom up this so you can see these. These are your standard cyan blue 3D glasses. So I picked these up for, I think it was like $9 plus shipping and handling. Anyway, so I had to do some things to get it to work. So I downloaded this application. Why is that not showing up? Interesting. Let me add the window to it. Interesting, it doesn't show window capture. Okay. Interesting, it's not showing capture cursor, adapter compatibility. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so interesting that you can't see this. Interesting. Let me throw it on a different monitor. For some reason this application isn't showing up, so I can't show you the settings or anything. So let me remove it. Yes. Let me move it to a different screen, different monitor. See if I can add it. Window capture. Create new. Window 3D Fix Manager. Wonder why it won't show it. That's really interesting. Cancel. Well, let me close this out. Oh. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. Let me reload the 3D Fix Manager right here. I'll load the icon. Oh, wow, it doesn't show. That's really interesting. You can't see any of the menus or anything. Monitor, choose the profile, switch. Display profiles, monitor, projector. Nope, doesn't like that either. Ah, you can't see that either. That's crazy. Wow, I really wanted to show the normal GUI, the GUI for it, because you can't. Anyway, there's this program called 3D Fix Manager, which for some reason OBS won't pick it up. That's really crazy. Maybe go full screen. Yeah. Maybe it'll do it there. Let me try that. Window capture. Okay. 3D Fix Manager. Nope, not that. That's Discord. That's Precision X. See, that shows, but not the 3D Fix Manager. Huh. That is fucking retarded. Alright, so I guess the only way to do it would be to show it via the webcam. So, let's switch to that. I will blow this up so you guys can see it. Alright, so, using the webcam here. See if it'll focus in on this application. For some reason it doesn't show up. And it looks like it's out of focus too, doesn't it? That sucks. So alright, so this is 3D Fix Manager. Anyway, so I had to there's certain games that are completely compatible with it, which is great. And some programs will do it automatically via the GeForce Experience. This will also do it for the games that are already applied to that. Now, it's interesting that these games don't show up to here either, which is interesting that not all the default games that'll do 3D, these should all do 3D GeForce Experience. But anyway, so I had to add Chivalry. Basically, I added new, went through, found the game through the search here, through the Steam ID, went in and started doing the stuff to it. Now, yeah, let me cancel this. So, it shows you variations of the game and of various games, but in Chivalry, it doesn't really have it. So anyway, it's got these hotkeys. I don't want that. Here's the settings. So, the settings are interesting. I'm sure there's some videos on this particular program, but it's actually pretty basic. Since I'm using the red-blue glasses, I really don't have to worry about the refresh rates or anything like that. It gives general settings just to run the game, where it's at, that kind of thing. That's pretty simple. This is where it gets interesting, to enable in-video stereoscopic here. 3D mode enabled on game launch. That's just on this particular application. But this is where it starts to get interesting. You could do some of the optimizations. Here it does the 3D depth, which kind of makes the 3D look deeper. It also helps focus it. There's a 3D multiplier, which I'm just now going to play with. And then there's all these hotkeys, which I have set up. The one I don't understand is this decreasing and increasing convergence, or this cycle frustum adjustment. I don't know what that is. It cycles a couple of settings, and then it's got a laser sight, some in-depth stuff. So I thought I would give this a shot. And what's cool is I can go in. Let's see, let me switch games here real quick. Go back to Chivalry. So I can load it and just hit press 3D like that. And pick it monitor. Now it'll load the game in the 3D mode, and you'll kind of see some of it here shortly. And then I'm going to switch. Oh, you know what? It doesn't like. Oh. What the hell? Before, when I did this, which you can't really see the 3D, maybe you can see the blue and green distortion around the side, that little haze. That's what makes it 3D in the glasses. Now prior to this, I couldn't run multiple monitors. It would shut down to one monitor. For some reason, now all the monitors are working. Maybe it's because I'm streaming, which I guess is the case. Now my next question is, does the stream of the game actually do the red, blue, green in the 3D setting? And so what I'll do is I'll get this switched over in my OBS here, and then let's see here. Let me switch over to my glasses, which are right here. Let me pat these on. And that kind of changes the 3D stuff. Alright, what do I want to do? I want to see if that'll crash. I hope not. Alright, so let's go back to game mode here. See if it will capture the game. Kick this on a little bit. Alright, so hopefully, let me get back in game. Oh, interesting. So the game isn't showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now the question is, does the game show up in in the blue-green setting, which I can't tell. So let me load. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's going normal. Let me check my stream. Oh wow, it looks completely normal. So you can't see the broadcast in 3D. That's interesting. Okay. So wow. Okay, so you guys can't see it in the blue-green other than like I was showing you earlier. Wonder how they stream in the 3D. Because like when I put my glasses on, it looks, yeah, it looks the 3D in game. So that means I can't really show you the differences of conversion. Granted, you'd still need the glasses to kind of see what's going on with the 3D. Let's see what my FPS is with the streaming. Ooh, holy shit! Okay, so FPS dropped down to 22. Now, when I wasn't streaming, just testing this out, I was getting 120 FPS without streaming. So that's crazy that it would drop down to that low. Let's create a game real quick. Stones Hill, none, bots. And I didn't try playing an online game with the glasses on. It kind of sucks that it doesn't. Ooh, holy shit. Okay, so why does it look? Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I'm hitting 70 FPS. 100. There we go. 120. Okay, so now I'm up to 120 FPS in 3D. It looks 3D on my. It looks. I can't tell if it looks 3D in my stream, but it does here. And then I can, there's a control. So it says, oh guys, you guys can't see that either. You can't see the overlay. So there's an overlay that says, oh, hang on, let me kill this guy. So you can't see the overlays either, which is pretty crazy. And you can't see the 3D, I don't think, in the stream. It's hard to see. Yeah, it looks like normal. Interesting that it doesn't generate the 3D view. So how do they do the stream? Interesting. So I'll use my camera here to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So that's like the overlay in the screen. I don't know if you can see that. That's the overlay. It kind of gives me some 3D settings. That should look 3D with the red blue, but like I said, unless you're wearing the glasses, you're not going to see it near as much. So that kind of sucks. I was really hoping you could possibly stream in 3D. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out yet, which would be kind of cool so that anybody that had the red blue glasses could see. Oh shit, didn't want that. Could actually watch a stream in 3D, which would be really kind of cool if you had the red blue glasses. Unfortunately, yeah, you're really not going to see a whole lot of on your end. Ooh, okay. So unfortunately, yeah, you can't really see it. I wish you guys could, though. It's kind of cool. The colors are muted, of course, in the 3D. There's about a, I don't know, probably a 20%, maybe 30% drop in color, because you're wearing the red, there's the cyan. I guess it's technically cyan and blue glasses. It's interesting. I've been kind of jerking around with it for a little while with that application. Seems to be working okay. But yeah, the 3D's kind of, Shiv's not really designed for it. I'm also running Shiv in DX11, hoping that would have helped. I haven't tried running it back in DX9, which is default. So, but yeah, it's a pretty substantial drop in frame rate to get it to render this way. Let me get another screenshot for you with the camera here, and then I'll switch. Let me switch camera views real quick. Alright, let's go full cam. Alright, I'll switch that. Get my camera here. Oop. Let's see, get up. That's really shitty. I wish I had something to set this on so you guys could see it. And back it up a bit. Almost need to wear the webcam to get it to work. Okay, let's try that. Alright, so this may or may not work. I'm going to put it in my shirt and kind of adjust it that way. Okay. I'm going to try to sit still, go back into the game. Okay. So now you can see some of the 3D. Now it's got some options to it where you can change the depth amount. So you can increase it so it gives it a more of a 3D. And it really, but the problem is it doubles and it shows artifacts, which you can kind of see the double shadows. So when you have the 3D glasses on, it really kind of fucks shit up. But it gives it a sense of greater depth. So, what's my frames? My frames are still, like I said, about 20% lower than what they normally are. And it's also running its frames in yellow, which means there's some rendering. It's struggling rendering. But right now, that depth is, God, it's fucking killing my eyes. Let me reduce that down a bit. Oops. Let's see, control, there we go. Control, that kind of reduces the depth amount of the 3D, and you're probably seeing some kind of distortion in the red-blue. But then you get the double artifacts of ghosting, like that particular character has like double shadows, which you probably can't see without the 3D glasses on. So I kind of reduce it down a little bit. But see, you can see like shadow. Yeah, it throws these weird shadow effects. So I got it down to about like 1 or 2%. Now it's also got a convergence setting, which doesn't seem to really work all that much in the conversion. And that's that double zoom thing I have set up. But there we go. I'm getting shot at. I am getting shot at. But yeah, the 3D, I don't know if you can see, it's the camera kind of acting weird. Because it's on my chest. So that there you can kind of see the 3D rendering with the red blue glasses. So, and it does work. It may give you a headache. I've been digging into this for a little while, and yeah, it's giving me a headache. So, but it's kind of cool. Like I said, I may switch back to DX9, which is default. I just got shot by that damn archer. No. Die, archer. So, but it's kind of cool to see the 3D in it. So, but like I said, the colors are off. It's not as bright. So, like I said, it's interesting. It's really cool with watching like videos that are already pre-done with it. Like on some of the YouTube 3D videos, there's a couple of those I've seen. I don't know if I could watch an entire movie with it because it really kind of dries my eyes out. But if I do stat unit, let's see what's really eating up the stat unit. So the draw time is what's really getting eaten up. So if you look at the like frame rates, 9 to 10 milliseconds, the draw rate's about the same. Game is fine, it's the GPU at milliseconds. So to do this 3D rendering, oh, and then it looks like it crashed. I believe it did, which means the stream probably crashed as well, I'm guessing. Alright, let's see. Ooh, definitely screwed up that. Let's see. No, I guess the stream's still live. I guess for some reason the distortion's bad. Okay, so we're good. Back to the desktop. Yeah, game's crashed. So, yep, the game did crash, unfortunately. But it was an interesting try to get the 3D rendering going, which it does work. Like I said, it doesn't work if you don't have the glasses, but at least you could kind of see some of that. It does work. But anyway, that was just a test to see if it works. And it does. And I'm just going to call this done for now.